First big thing we're gonna try to tackle with the excavator is this wet area down here. So there's this meadow here, all the way through here. Has a ditch that, you know, it's kind of formed over the years. But down in here it gets really wet. So I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna dig a trench that goes all the way back through, because it will definitely run out in the woods there, and try to get it to all go downhill. And then after that, probably after it dries out some more, and then I'm gonna come back with a bigger bucket and make it a nice swale. But first, we're just gonna try to get it so the water's not standing here anymore. We'll see how it goes. It's really muddy. I already made a big mess turning around down here, but it's really soft right there. But the machine's really clean. Dad washed it yesterday. I don't think it's gonna look so clean in about an hour, but hey, maybe it will. Well, it's brand new clean right now. We'll see what it looks like once we get started. Well, I'm not a pro at digging ditches yet, although the water is filling up the ditch, so that's good. It's running down slowly. I'm getting better. I've dug a lot of trenches. Trench is different than a ditch, because a ditch needs to go downhill at least just a little bit. Yeah, it definitely looks better down here than it did up there. But we knew it would get deeper, obviously, because you got to go downhill. But I made it to the woods, so we got to clean out in the woods a little bit, because it drops right off into the woods, maybe 50 feet. And we'll come out there, but it's going to level out some of this dirt so it doesn't look so bad. And that stuff over there will be all right. Just let that dry out, and then we'll smooth that out. But this one I didn't really smooth out here. It was kind of filling a little hole there, so this should be better. And then we got to clean up some trees in here and make this trench go through here. Right now the water's going to stop right there, which would be bad. So we'll keep going in here. But the machine's working awesomely awesome. I mean, it's brand new. How could it not be awesomely awesome? But it's great. It's flowing pretty nice. I took the shovel and knocked down a few of the high spots, but I'm glad to see it looks like it's going around this corner. It didn't look good, but it looks like it's still going. Yeah. So we have an old, half a culvert we're gonna stick in here. We don't go across here with very many things, but it would be handy to go across down here. So we're gonna stick that in there somewhere, put that in, and pretty much it for the day down here, I think. And we'll give it a while, and we'll come back down here and do something else with it probably. But at least it's gonna drain better than it was, I think. So the water starts here and it runs out the other end. So this is like a spring here because there's no water there, which is above this. And then it all comes out of the ground here. So, but someday we're gonna take and make a big swale here. But to start, we need to get it more drying out. So that's what we got done today. So hopefully it dries out some more. And over here we put in a culvert pipe that I had laying around. It's too short for a spot that we'd use a lot, but for this spot, you know, to get the mower across or a tractor here and there is good. So we put that over there. And we still might have to go into the woods a little bit more there to get to a little more daylight, but for right now, we're gonna see what happens. It's supposed to rain later, so we'll watch after that and see what happens with that and play it from here. But someday we're gonna come back down here and take a bigger swale, but first it needed to dry out. But it was a good second project with the excavator and first major project. Excavator's sweet. It's the coolest thing ever. And it's the perfect size for us. It's got plenty of power, big enough to do a big job and small enough to do the little jobs too. What do you think, Walnut? Walnut, what do you think? It's a pretty good ditch, Dad.